What it do for what it is, kid, what it was, cuz how BG was the same Kings and Queens. It is T with 2 E's.
And Legendary Max.
And it's the Level Up EXP podcast where we talk everything high school football. Week 4 just passed. It is now week 5 coming up. The what's it called? Midpoint of the season.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of good football has been played.
Yes, sir.
A lot of good things, and it's been great. We saw a couple of games this past week. Maxwell, would you like to start?
Yes, I saw the Pearland versus Shadow Creek game, fortunately from the comfort of my own home.
What'd you say?
I said from the comfort of my own home.
Oh, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Technology is fantastic for sure.
I thought this would be Pearland is a pretty good team, but I thought it was going to be a somewhat easy game for Shadow Creek. I was wrong.
Yeah, I came in on that late. Turns out, and shout out to Pearland, this is fantastic for them. Turns out that their defense has 7 sophomores starting.
Yeah.
7. And they're not just there because they don't have a body.
Right.
They are there because they make plays.
Facts.
And if they stay, nobody transfers. If they stay together, that's going to be a dangerous, dangerous team. So,
And one of them is number 90, Jalen Stewart, defensive end.
he's a sophomore?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, good for him.
He-
That dude's
He was a menace the whole game.
I watched it. I went to that game.
You went to that game?
I watched it.
I ain't gonna lie. Ja'Cory was taking way too many sacks. He took like
Yeah.
3 sacks, unnecessary sacks. There are a lot of penalties, a lot of holding. It's funny enough because like one play, it was the first down. They went back like 33 yards or like second 43, but they scored off that play.
really.
Like the very next play they scored. Number 23, Justin Qualls did.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy. But yeah, overall it's a good game. Pearland, like I said, had some great standouts. Number 1, Patrick Bridges had like this amazing like jump. He like jumped over like the tackle.
Really.
That was crazy. Number 3, Ashton Hampton. He's committed to Tech. Just great covers overall as a cornerback. He was able to get a failed punt to recover the ball. So overall, great game. But unfortunately, Shadow Creek did suffer their first loss of the season and is now 3-1. So
It's not bad, though. For the midpoint, that's pretty good.
for sure. What about your game, Terrell?
So, Lutheran South Academy, we played St. John's High School. We lost pretty bad. It was 58-21.
Terrell texted me like during like halftime. He was like, Cole's doing God work. And I had to look up the score. The first quarter, y'all doing pretty good in the first quarter. It was like, what, 14-14?
Yes, bro. Yes.
And then by second quarter, it was 44-14.
It was,
How did they score 30
God,
points?
man, they scored. First of all, okay, let me start off. Shout out Cole Allen. He made me, so at the end of the game, we dapping up players, good job. I talked to Cole. I was like, why you do us like that? He was like, you know how I do. I'm like, man, bro, shut up. Bro, I was mad. But now, I think we were afraid to tackle. I can't lie. I cannot lie to you. Boys was not trying to hit. And they just kept making lucky plays, I promise you. We had a fumble. They fumbled the handoff. It bounced off of our D lineman's leg.
Mm-hmm.
Cole Allen picked it up, scored the touchdown. We did a doggone. We had a coverage where we're just man coverage. Well, it was zone, but we manned up Cole. He was the biggest threat. It turns out 80 was their best receiver. I didn't even get his name, and I don't care to get his name. But nah, that kid, he was fast. We had a shout out Jonah. He's a senior. He plays corner for us.
Mhm.
It was pretty good coverage. It could have been better. He swatted the ball. I can't make this up. And it's going to be edited. The video will be edited in. 80 bobbled the ball, caught it behind his back, carried it, and scored. And legit, and I'm on the sideline. You can see me in the video. I'm just like, I just put my head down like, I can't, what could you do with that?
Facts.
And then Stephen Gill, the quarterback, he took more chances than I thought. He definitely has a good deep ball accuracy. That was hard to watch. I can't even lie. And legit, I just told them off air, one of our players, he literally walked up to me and was like, what we supposed to do? And I was just, all I could tell him was like, just keep fighting, keep fighting. In my mind, I'm like, I don't know, bro. I don't know what to do.
I mean, at least y'all got a bye week next week.
Yeah, thank God we got a bye week. But I mean, we're playing Fort Bend Christian next. So
I mean, they won. I don't think they won the game.
They're not as good as they were.
No,
but they cannot be slept on for sure.
Oh, for sure.
And they got some dogs over there. My God, but it wasn't a fun Friday for me with you. That's okay. We gonna bounce back after this bye week. We finna do what we gotta do.
That's what it's all about.
Thank you. I'm not even tripping on it.
So I went to another game this week. I ain't gonna lie, I got there a little late. I had work, coaching. But anyways, I went to the Lamar versus Heights game, and one of the players that scored the first touchdowns of the game is right next to me, Tristen Brown. How you doing today, buddy?
Doing good.
That's great. So, what was with all those penalties on Friday?
Man, a lot of tension going on in the game. A lot of tension from the pregame.
Mm-hmm.
Just carried on into the game.
Do you know how many penalties y'all had each?
I definitely don't know. It was
13.
For real?
13 each, yes.
Damn. That's a lot. That's definitely a lot.
And so, who got disqualified? I forgot.
One more time?
Who got disqualified?
It's one of the linemen named Frank, one of my friends.
Dang.
Yeah.
Frank, he got a scholarship, right?
Yeah, he's committed to TSU right now.
Yeah.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
That's a great school.
it's not. Listen to me.
Oh,
I hear
Because
that.
I know them offers coming in. Don't waste your time.
he already committed.
Great.
You don't need to make an unnecessary.
I know, but some people decommit all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. Do whatever you feel like is necessary. Do not waste your time and talent
Right.
at Texas Southern
He's
University.
also not going to Prairie View.
I promise you. But if you had to choose, I won't even. That's not even gonna be my first question. But if you had to choose,
Yeah.
and you don't gotta say it because you still getting recruited,
Right.
but we know in this room
He's not going to
that it's
go on
Prairie
the
View A&M
spotlight.
University because Prairie View produces productive.
Y'all barely beat
Panthers.
us.
Why do you hang your head on that? We still won. Pete, what, 9 times? 9 times.
You
We
consider such a
We are
low
9 in the
team.
Tristan.
Yeah.
You consider
Tristan,
such a low
You're
team,
not talking about nothing.
and you
You're
barely
talking about Tristan.
won
Tristan,
with a field goal.
we are 9-0
Mhm.
against Texas Southern University.
Yes.
9 years. And this year they was like, oh, we're going to do it. He sent me a text. Really happy because they was in the lead and couldn't
I
hold
don't
it
know
out.
how they gave up that lead, though.
Because they're not good. They suck. What do you mean?
Definitely gave up that big
Y'all
lead.
aren't good. Texas Southern is not good, and they will never be good. But it's okay. But Tristan, we have some questions for you. Are you ready?
Before that, Tristan, you watch any football this weekend?
Nah.
You did. Did you hear about that? What happened? Miami, Florida score?
No, I ain't hear about it.
They scored 70 points.
Oh, no, I definitely
Miami
heard
and
about it.
Denver. You said Miami.
Yeah.
I said Miami, Florida, didn't
Are you saying Florida?
Yeah.
Miami, Florida?
I? I think I said it a little fast.
You talking about the
They
Dolphins?
Play,
Yes.
Play Denver.
Miami Dolphins.
Yeah.
And the Denver Broncos.
Yeah, they play.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the craziest thing about that is y'all been seeing Sean Payton, like what he said before. Well, before the season even started, he was like, last year's coaching staff was the worst coaching staff ever. They were holding Russell Russell Wilson back, like all these things, and to get 70 points on you,
Yeah,
that's
that's
Madden
crazy.
scores.
It's NFL
That's
we talking to.
The
Mhm.
NFL, bro.
And it's crazy because like I don't know if last week or the week before last, he was like, I like NFL more because like they're not gonna like do that.
Which is true. But like that, there was another score that was pretty bad too. But the Texans won.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. We had to
You a
do.
Texas fan?
Oh, for sure,
You a Texas fan?
1000%.
I am a Texas
Or
fan.
what? Are you?
Definitely.
What's your? Don't say.
I ain't a Texans fan. I'm not really.
Is it Dallas?
No.
Good for you,
God.
because they suck.
And that's
Are they?
They
should-
also
They on the
lost.
road.
They lost to Cardinals. That was
Yeah.
bad.
Hmm.
You don't got a team?
I don't got a team.
You play Madden? You got a Madden team?
I play with the Chiefs.
That's OP.
I don't understand. I play with the Chiefs.
They be cheating. That's the Chiefs with the best quarterback on the game.
Yeah, I
What
definitely
we
play with
talking
the
about? But that's funny. But yeah, Max, you want to start these questions off?
Yes, sir. This part out. All right. So Tristan, why did you pick Vanderbilt to be your school?
One of the reasons why I picked Vanderbilt for my school is first day in the SEC. It don't get no better in the SEC.
Mhm.
And then I really believe in the process that Coach Lee is going with the program and how to make the team better.
How would you describe your playing style?
I describe my playing style as like I'm really a yak receiver. When I get the ball in my hands, I'm dangerous. So it's gonna take more than one person to stop me.
How does it now feel to be top 5 in the city in the city of Houston?
I feel good because we've been putting in. Are you talking about me or the team?
Just the team.
I feel good because we've been putting in all the work, and we get overlooked because we're in the district that we in. But
did y'all expect, like, what am I trying to say? Did you expect the Woodlands game to be a lot harder than it was? I mean, yeah. Did you expect it to be harder than it was?
I didn't expect it to be harder than it was. I knew they was gonna give us a run for our money, so we couldn't sleep on it because they're a good organization.
Let us tell you, we all thought. I didn't. We thought it was gonna be a much better game than it was.
Yeah.
The Woodlands, you know, they're a great team.
Yeah.
They've been struggling this year.
Yeah.
And kind of the opposite for y'all. In the past, especially like when we were growing up, Lamar was always a very powerful team.
Mm-hmm.
In the past couple of years, they've kind of taken a step back. And this year, I won't say back on top. It's still midway in the season, but they y'all have kind of regained that strength and kind of being there when they were not losing, but not great compared to this year for your senior year. How would you like describe the change in the culture and the change in your teammates?
This 2024 class, we really are a strong, big class. So everybody really was focused on this senior season because we know we had a good class. So yeah,
kind of like
we're really trying to lock it in. We're trying to really just get the organization back on the tradition that it was in when they went to state and did all that.
Tristen, what do you like to do with your free time?
I be chilling with my family man, really.
Okay.
I'm chilling.
I see your necklace has T5.
Yeah.
And you're number 5 on the field. Why that? Why number 5?
Really, it's just the number I started with from flag, and I just carried it up to where I'm at now.
My favorite number came 22 in high school. At first, I never really cared.
Yeah,
and I was a bigger player, so I had like 40, 50.
Right.
It went until high school when I got like 5 in freshman year. And, 22 when I moved to varsity.
Okay.
Became my number. Did you have a favorite number? I forgot. Or you?
No. I like the number I got, but like I wouldn't say that was my favorite number.
Why didn't you? You didn't wear your dad's number, right?
No.
Why? A lot of people do.
I don't remember. I don't think it was available or something like that.
Okay. Super solid. Next question.
Do you play any other sports?
Yeah, I play baseball.
Okay. What do you play in baseball?
I play second base and all the outfield positions.
That's cool.
Yeah.
In your opinion, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like you can go to the league in baseball, 1 being like you should never swing at the bat again, where would you rank yourself?
I definitely rank myself as an 8.
As an 8.
Yeah. Some people say
solid.
Some people say they think I'm better in baseball than I am in football. So
what do you think?
I don't think I am though. 'Cause I really got more control over football than I got in baseball. That I think.
Didn't Lamar have a rugby team?
Do they have a rugby team?
Right, they do, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
I think they have a rugby team.
Okay, so we did play them.
Yes.
You should get in on that rugby stuff.
Really?
It's I promise you, if you are decent tackler, it's just football without pads.
This man's about to go play college football. I would not recommend it.
But he's still gonna play baseball during the off season. I would imagine you're gonna play baseball this year, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You could just venture out in rugby.
Rugby.
You never know. You go across the pond,
Right.
but you go out the country, get to play like all these other countries. It's fun. It's physical. Don't get me wrong.
Rugby is fun.
You play rugby?
Yeah, play rugby is fun.
It's more physical.
I mean, I got to touch the ball. I never got to touch the ball as a lineman, so.
It's like, yeah. So if you got team man, then when we played them, I think it's senior year. That was the first year Lamar had a rugby team.
Mhm.
So they were not very good
Mhm.
at all. It was weird because I was like, I thought a lot of football players would have.
Mhm.
A lot of our
That's-
players were football players.
All right.
So we thought he was gonna have a bunch of football players, and we weren't a good team. So we was
Mhm.
like, dang, like
We were
yeah.
not a good
we
team.
finna go in there and get dog walked.
Yeah.
It was not the case. I'll tell you what. They had Jack Blackwell.
Mm.
Shout out to Jack. Good for Jack. Remember that rap he made?
Yes.
Shout out to Jack. Yeah, hopefully we can find it and edit it in. Cause That was fun. That was good times. Good memories.
Yes, sir.
What's your question?
Tristan, who's the fastest player on your team?
Dang, that's a hard question. Hold on. Because when I'm thinking, I'm fast myself.
Right.
So I'm definitely thinking, it got to be out of me and it got to be out of me, our cornerback Chris Boykin, and our running back Justin Howard.
And see, when I asked this question, I was thinking about y'all three in particular because I've seen all y'all running. Y'all are very fast.
So
if you just had to say, though, who's the fastest out of y'all three?
Me.
You? All right.
Yeah.
This is a two-part question. First, let me set it up. We're actually gonna do it later in the show. We have a mid-season list where we kind of put a list that we think of players that stood out last year. Mid-season list. I actually had Chris Boykin as one of my cornerbacks because I like the way he plays. He's a dog.
Mm-hmm.
In your opinion, can he lock you up?
No. Well, we be going back and forth. So I don't want to say he can lock me up. Like
he wanted to switch it. You said no at first.
he can't, like,
I respect it. I mean, I'm not finna. If
can't.
me and Max went up against each other,
nah, he can't lock me up. But like sometimes he do be giving me advice, but overall he can't lock me up though.
Overall,
yeah, it's
Chris is
he good though.
Has he picked the school yet?
One more time.
Has he picked the school yet?
Nah, he haven't picked the school yet.
Okay.
Hey, go get that man. I'm telling you.
Right.
I didn't have him on the list for nothing. That kid can cover.
Yeah, he definitely can.
Good.
All right, just my last. Well, not really a question. Do you have anything you want to say to your team?
Do I gotta say to my team? Nah, I know what it is. I don't really got nothing to say to my team.
All right.
Okay. Last question for me. What has been your, and it's not over obviously, but what has been your favorite moment as a? Are y'all still the Redskins?
No, we're the Texans.
The Texans, right? Texans.
They can't be the Redskins.
Yeah,
I know, but that's why I know.
Yeah.
I know, and that's why I was just like, I was thinking as I was like, dang, that would good for y'all. Anyways, what is your favorite moment being a Lamar Texan?
Really just meeting new people and just burning out on the football field. And yeah, I say one of my favorite moments this year actually was when we the week leading into the Woodlands game. Everybody was so pumped up because they had this circle on their calendar, and the 2024 class we done lost to the Woodlands all 3 years.
Right.
So we was really just looking to get that revenge, and we was just pumped up to get that revenge, and we finally got it. And it was all good.
That's good.
Yeah.
To get that monkey off your back.
Right.
And now you know the next step, like going far and
Mm-hmm.
championship. So that's great.
Right.
For sure. We didn't do that. We played. But I think they
We
got
could.
their leg back the year after we left.
Yeah, they got their leg
Like,
back the year after we
our
left.
rival was St. Thomas, and we just
Okay.
and we always had some. Sometimes they like blew us out. There was like one, I think senior year we had them in the beginning. And they just
I think it was like that
score got
junior
away
year
from
too.
us. Yeah, one of them, maybe both.
Right.
And so I already know like getting the dub. I know that was maybe
Yeah,
could beat
yeah.
them in nothing. Basketball, rugby, football, like it. Dang, bro.
It was bad.
We
That's how it be though.
we could not beat them, but like we said, Lamar is moving up in the rankings. They're doing great things this year. We actually, our next segment, we saw the updated rankings list, and we just want to break that down. Just the top 10. We're not gonna do nothing crazy,
Right.
but some of these names, for me, Max have already seen them. I haven't seen them, and I don't know if you've seen
No, I ain't
the
seen it.
rankings. So this is gonna be kind of new. We'll just kind of get our opinions on it. But
All right, that's a bet.
Max, what would you like to start?
Number one is a Tascasito
Hey,
Over North Shore?
over North Shore.
dang.
That's surprising.
That's crazy.
I mean, hey, they're doing their thing though,
Now they are.
for sure. But
On the field right now,
Over
they
North Shore?
beat Katy. I mean,
Right.
they're doing their thing. Have they played?
When they play North
Woodlands yet?
they played North Shore like week 10, like the last Friday in October.
No,
Yeah,
I already have it in my mind. I'm at the
Yeah.
fake being sick or something. I
Mhm.
gotta go to that. I'm not
Gotta
trying
go
to
to
miss.
that
I
game.
gotta go to that game.
It's gonna be the game of the week.
It
Facts.
For
gotta-
sure.
We already know.
It's gonna be the game of the
already
week.
know.
And then
So number two is
number two is North Shore.
Okay.
But Why did they switch? It doesn't matter. That's good though. Good for it.
But it's weird because like
Atascocita.
in Texas and like nationally, North Shore is ranked higher than Atascocita.
Which doesn't make
Just in Houston, they're
any
ranked higher.
sense. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, good.
I mean, it's
for
Max
you,
Press,
North
maybe.
Shore. Not good for you, Atascocita.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a great game.
Nah, it's gonna be a good game.
Number 3, Summer Creek.
I love Summer Creek.
I'd like Summer Creek.
Shout out Summer Creek, man.
Mm.
They are so feisty. I love Summer Creek. Good for y'all. Well, good for y'all, bro. Top 5.
Mhm.
That's clutch.
Number 4, Dickinson.
Dickinson.
That's surprising.
Yeah. Dickinson guy.
Are they undefeated?
They've been going.
No, they lost to Atascocita.
Okay, that makes sense. That's surprising.
Yeah.
Dickinson's a good team, but I didn't. Number 4?
Yeah, number 4 a little high. I think the number 5 spot probably should be number 4, which is Lamar.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I do think that should be switched.
Okay.
Man. I think that should be switched.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
I mean, Dickinson's cool. But
Dickinson
I
is
think
pretty
they should
good.
switch. It probably maybe the competition. Like you said, they lost to Atascocita.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all have had some blowout games, so
Mhm.
it's like,
Right.
okay, that's fair.
Right.
Number 6 is Katy.
What's their record?
The record, they're still
lose
4,
one-
like 4-1.
Who they lost?
for
Who they
them.
lost to?
Atascocita.
Atascocita.
Okay. I'll
Yeah,
say.
that's
I see
keep
why.
doing their
Okay.
thing.
Okay. I see.
Okay.
Right.
Number 7, CE King.
Good. Shout out Makai
Yep.
Okay.
E. I'm not gonna say his last. Makai E. I know he's contributing
I mean, they defeated Allen. That definitely pushed him up the rankings.
for sure.
All right.
Number 8 is Willis.
I've been seeing them on my.
I didn't hear much from him either, and I saw this QB ranking. The number 1 QB in the state currently is their QB, which is
Right.
DJ. I
DJ
forgot his last name.
Lang something.
Thank you.
He made it
Yes.
to Florida, if I'm not
Yes.
No, don't get me wrong. He's a dog.
mistaken.
No, they're a solid team. I wish I could go see him, but they're so far.
Nobody going
Yeah. That is far.
try to stay in the H.
Yeah, definitely far.
But nah, good. Shout out for them. Good for them. Shout out to him.
hmm
Um,
Number, you guys something to say?
that was it.
Oh.
That was good.
Number 9 are the Woodlands, and I'm pretty sure they're there because they lost to y'all.
Yeah.
I mean, but to
They've been
still be in the
having
top 10, they lost 2 games.
Yeah.
Maybe I think they lost more.
No,
But for sure,
No,
two.
they lost to North Shore and Lamar.
That was it. I thought
Yeah,
they lost
that's it.
more.
No.
Okay.
They beat.
They had some
Oak Ridge.
close ones. What is that?
They beat Oak Ridge.
They beat Oak Ridge. They barely beat New Caney. And I
Oak
don't
Ridge
remember
got
who else they
like
played.
4 or 5 D1 athletes.
Yeah, facts.
So
Yeah.
that's
Like, the
not
top
a
3
slight win.
Athletes in
Yeah.
Houston are on that team.
Yeah.
That's not a slight win at all.
Yeah.
Facts.
Good for them. Because I surely would have put money there after the top 10.
And then number 10, which is somewhat surprising, is Episcopal.
Okay, that is surprising. It's definitely surprising.
I can't lie.
Well, that's surprising.
I'm not sure. Like, the Episcopal is a solid team. I'm just not sure why they're on the top 10. No offense to Episcopal at all, but like, I don't know what put them. on the top 10.
I probably wouldn't have put them on the top 10.
But are they undefeated?
Yes.
It probably is.
Yeah, good for them. And I know their quarterback. I can't think of his name right now, but he's
Yeah.
ranked.
He's like, he was on that list too. He was
He
like,
might-
I forgot. Like, I think he was number 6.
He might be keeping them afloat.
Yeah, definitely.
But again, no slugs.
No, so.
Yeah.
Top 10, good for y'all. Keep grinding, keep balling, man.
And I want to talk about this number 11 team real quick because I didn't hear about them till like this week. Tomball Memorial.
Tom Memorial.
They beat Klein Kane 79-33 this week.
Dang, 79.
In the first quarter, they scored 21 points. Second, they scored 23, and the third, they scored 28.
Dang.
You gotta keep my eye on
In the fourth, they only scored 7, so I guess they might took their
Just
foot
took
off the
them out,
gas.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
They
how-
definitely
that's how
had
it normally
to.
They probably could have scored 100.
Yeah, that's
'cause,
how it
like,
normally
What
go.
do you
less.
tell a team that, even in college, like what do you tell a team? Because you're clearly, by halftime, it's borderline over.
Mhm.
Their quarterback, Aiden Martin, out of the 20 passes he had, he completed 18 of them.
Dang.
Like, what do you, like, literally, he's just like, we
Tell him
can't
keep
stop
their-
him. You know how you
tell him keep their
celebrate
head up.
if you
Mhm.
find,
Yeah, tell them keep their head
just
up.
keep your head up. Good luck. Better luck next time.
Yeah.
Facts.
It's the mid-season. Oh, that's funny. What do you, I genuinely don't know what you tell a team, like, going in
To a halftime break.
and try to just,
Can't yell at them.
we were yelling. LSA, cause I swear we were missing so many tackles. Like we just slipping off a goal.
Mhm.
So like,
Are you a mean coach, Terrell?
Hmm?
I can't see that. Are you a
I'm
mean coach?
actually not. So for me, everybody, just kind of my personality. Everybody's already like, I'll use this last game as an example. I'm talking about everybody was mad. One of the quietest coaches
Mhm.
was like going in at halftime. And me, I'm one of them people. It's just how I am in life. I don't. You know what you did wrong.
Thanks.
We can correct it. I don't gotta yell at you.
Mm.
I'd rather yell for excitement and then to just like. I don't think I need to yell to get my point across.
All right.
Do this better. This is what you're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Fix it.
Right.
And that's how I go about it. Maybe I might need to yell because
Are you Coach T or you Coach Franklin?
I'm actually Coach Frank.
Coach Frank.
I don't know why.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Well, we are shout out Coach Terrence. He's already Coach T. He was there last year. So.
But why not Coach Franklin? Why Coach Frank?
I gotta ask other people. I have no
But
idea.
you're the coach. Why have you not told him what to call you?
It just kind of, you know how it's basically a nickname stick. Like he was just like, they was like Coach Frank.
Right.
I don't care. Like you know who I am. I talk to him.
I can't be coach with T with two E's.
I would, but like he already. You can. I mean, if you say Coach T, you can't unless you write it out.
Right.
No one. They're gonna assume it's the other coach. Right. I'm like, I'm not. I don't. I just got there. I'm not worried about it. So Coach Frank is cool.
Yeah.
And you know, like I said, as long as we play ball, I don't. I'm what you want. But you can't call me broke. I'm sorry. Oh, that's funny. But Tristen, this has been fun.
Yeah.
You are cool dude, funny, humble. This continue. Sorry, I thought I dropped something. Continue to ball. Continue to just keep your family on your mind. Continue to just grow as a man. And we got some more work to do, but for you, have a great day. Have a good night. And
I feel like you're about to end the show.
But here's the thing, though. If you
right.
know kind of how my spiel goes, why don't you stop me sooner?
So I was waiting for you. Like you're about to say we still got some stuff to do. I'm like, all right, you're about to tell him that like we have stuff to give him, but you didn't say that. I was trying to give you a chance.
No.
But you failed me.
When I said stuff to do, that kind of should be a trigger.
You said two, and I was just trying to like let you do it, but you messed up. So I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna take over. Yeah. You know, you feel me? Just when we got some stuff for you, you know. Nice little t-shirt.
Okay.
Show the crowd. Everybody see some level of swag for you, for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely hard.
And we are sponsored by Dame Buses, so here you go.
Appreciate
a little Dame Buses gift card that should have like 100 credit, 200 credits, something like that.
Appreciate it.
And if you
don't say
whisper, if you I can't get it out. If you whisper, I'm looking for the Milner Man, you get free dessert.
I don't know who told him that.
I just heard through the grapevine, so shoot.
Man.
I'm looking for the Milner Man.
Yeah.
They're gonna slide you like a Oreo shake. That's what I heard. I haven't tried it out.
You ain't tried it yet?
No, but that's what I heard. But yeah, man.
You
like
continue your thing now.
My spiel. All right. So like I said, bro, you're a baller on the field. You're a great person off the field. Continue to grind. Continue to ball. And don't forget to level up.
All right. Thank you, Tristen Brown, for being with us today. But now, like last season, we're doing the mid-season list. Since I am an offensive guy, I'll be doing the offensive list. And since Terrell's a defense guy, he'll be doing the defensive list.
Yeah.
I haven't seen his list yet, but I just know my team's going to stop his team.
Cap.
But we'll see.
Yes, we will.
And just like last season, I'm going to pick him up again. I got Trey Owens. He can throw in the pocket anytime he wants to. He's mobile. He can scramble. Just a perfect passer. But like he said, he's not too mobile and he doesn't like to run the ball too much, which is fine, which is why I have my second quarterback, Caleb Bailey from North Shore. That man is incredibly fast. Generally, I think he probably could have played running back, but he's also a great quarterback as well. And since his injury last season, he's better than ever. So those are my two quarterbacks. I got three wide receivers. One of them is Jelani Watkins, the new transfer from Atascocita. He is fast.
Facts.
Fast. I think he's mainly a track star. I think that's why he's incredibly fast. And I saw his track highlights. He looked like Usain Bolt. I ain't gonna lie. Like he was just
he has legit speed.
Passing everybody up. So
legit speed.
Facts. And then I got Zion Kearney from Hightower, also speed. When I watched that Hightower game, he scored that kickoff return. No one could touch him. He did cramp up though, so we're gonna have to work on that. Like we gotta have to give him some extra water, some bananas or something, because you can't be cramp up on my team. Then I got Dane Jones from Rich Point. Considering they have Ashton Bethel-Roman and Mason Dossett, they're both highly ranked athletes, and he's only a junior, and is leading in passing yards. Do you remember the number, Terrell? The passing yards?
His number?
Yeah. Like the passing, like the amount of passing yards he has. But yeah, he's leading passing yards. That's very impressive. He just knows how to get open. And considering I have Zion and Jelani, they'll probably be more focused on them two. And Dane Jones could just sneak in and just catch the passes. My tight end will be Luke Carr from Katy. He's a big body. And not only that, he's also fast and can catch the ball. I'm definitely looking forward to this upfront list. In the back, I got my running backs. I got Jeremy Payne from Hightower. He's a big body that can break any tackle he needs to. He's also fast. He could break off tackle. And Lloyd Avants. He could double as a fullback and running back. I love my list. I'm just going to say that.
I'm not getting wrong. They're very good.
I
Also,
love my list. I got to bring up my hogs. You feel me? The old line. The real heroes of football.
I can agree with that.
At my left tackle, I got Bennett Warren from Fort Bend Christian, 6'7". And then...
That's your left?
My left.
Cool.
And my left guard is Blake Ivy from Clear Falls, 6'3". He's a tackle, but 6'3", I might have to put you in the guard spot.
Respectfully.
I'm 6'3", so I'm sorry, but that's the way how it needs to be. Cohen Ecklos? Ecklos. That's that right?
I feel like maybe Echols.
Echols. That's probably better. Echols from Katy, 6'3" center. Then I got Gibson Piles from Klein Kane. He's 6'4". And then I got Aston Funk from Tompkins High School as my right tackle. I'm going to say, no one's getting past this line. All individually are the best at their own high school in terms of being a lineman. And I rarely see any of them give up a sack from the film I've seen in person.
That's a solid list, for sure.
Now, Klein Kane, that game was a little iffy this week, as I said earlier. And Fort Bend Christian has not won a game. But it's not their fault. It's not those two players' fault.
It's not from lack of effort on this.
Exactly. They're all dogs.
I actually have a Fort Bend Christian player as well.
Okay.
And
I feel like I know who it is.
As I watched them and doing scouting on them specifically, starting out Max Granville from Fort Bend Christian.
He's your DN?
Defensive end. He also plays receiver.
You did tell me that.
Wide receiver, not just like. And here's the thing, though. He doesn't just like come in and catch like a screen to get him the ball. Like he's like a legit receiver. And there's actually a play they did an out in the post. He ran the out. First play of the game for them, caught it and scored. Just outran everybody. That dude's a freakish athlete.
That was like the first play of the game?
Yes, for them. I believe they went defense first, but like their first play of the game on that game, he scored. That's insane. There's no way he needs to be that big and that fast. But
since I got Bennett, he knows how that man plays. He's gonna be able to stop him. But continue.
Okay, let's just say he does shut him down. My other defensive end, Zion Taylor from Shadow Creek.
He's gonna be a problem. He's gonna be a problem.
Facts. Listen to me.
I forgot to mention it during the Shadow Creek portion. He blocked a pass and he almost took it to the house for a touchdown. The ball hit the ground first, so I think they called it incomplete, which was a little BS. But like he almost scored that touchdown. I was like, wow, this man's a beast.
Zion.
Again, Zion, we undervalued you in that money list. I'm sorry.
That's a Maxwell thing. No. he is a menace. Well, respectfully, the list, I think our list was fine last year, for sure. He's a menace. He is pesky. He's in the backfield on almost every play and just has energy. to spare. Quick off the line. He has good size for high school.
Mm-hmm.
I know, like in college, he might be undersized, but I think his technique makes up for it. He is a very, very, very good football player.
You think he could play linebacker?
So he's listed at linebacker, ranked.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. He's definitely athletic enough. I wouldn't want him. He could. He's very he has the athleticism. I wouldn't have him in zone or covering anybody per se, but a rush outside linebacker.
But I still would like to see him like on the line in college.
Oh yeah, but you know that guy's golly, that dude's a menace.
Facts.
Defense. Well, nose guard is Ashton Coker from Katie Taylor, not Katie, but Katie Taylor. I actually have a Katie Tiger later on in my on the list. That's a big man. That's a big man who's versatile. He can play nose or play defensive end. Great motor, great get off, powerful, can handle the double team, get off of he's good at the power rush, but he can also do some this Madden terms. He also do some finesse and use some swim moves or whatnot. He's a problem.
Is that really a Madden turn? Is that really a Madden?
Well, like if I say power rusher, like a finesse rusher, that's definitely
okay.
Like you don't call like a speed rusher or whatever like a finesser, but that's on the defensive line. But that's definitely
Katie Taylor. I did not expect to hear that on your list.
Right, but he's a baller, man, and I really do like his game. I admire his game for sure. Linebackers, a returning player, Caleb Blanton from Vanderbilt. What I did not know before I even had him on the list, would you?
So that's no surprise.
Right. What I didn't know before I put him on the list was that he's currently midway through. He's leading his district in tackles. Number one. I didn't see that coming. But he got even better if you think it was possible. He got even better from last year. He is physical. He is fast. He can play the run. He can play the pass. He can also rush if he needed to. He is the heart and soul of that defense. And that guy is a baller.
Well, I saw him play against Shadow Creek. Like, I mean, they lost that game, but he definitely
not because of him.
he definitely made some hits. I felt it from the sands. I'm like, dang.
Up and down that field. He's currently committed to Rice. If he stays there, they got a great one.
Facts.
They got a great one. And his running mate is Xavier Debo Atkins. From one of my favorite schools, Summer Creek.
Okay.
We always say Summer Creek is a feisty school.
Facts.
You can't sleep on them, and he epitomized that. That guy is a thumper. He will hit you. He will chase you down and hit you. You come across a slant or something, he will find you and hit you.
Sure.
You could be hiding in the woods, and he will find you, and he will knock you on your butt.
Nah, I don't argue that, but I think Lloyd Avon could get past him, you know.
I strongly I'm sure they won a one-on-one a couple times. We got to get one more on the show. I strongly doubt he's ever won against Xavier Atkins. If he did...
You said never?
That's
a bold.
I understand, like, you know, iron sharpen iron and somebody gets the better of another. But sometimes there's just like here and then you got to get there. And Xavier's a dog, man.
That's facts.
That's a strong dude, too. Xavier's a dog. My outside linebacker, safety hybrid. I like. They're more safety. They're safeties. I'm sorry, but they play around the line of scrimmage, and they are not afraid to get dirty. And another returner, Maurice Williams, Shadow Creek. That guy is everywhere. He plays more of a deep safety at Shadow Creek, but I've seen him do it, and I know he can play around the ball. Do not get hit by him if you don't see it coming.
Yeah, he lined up close one play against Pearland, and he just laid the heck out somebody.
He is a hitter, man.
Facts.
He's a hitter, and I know last year he started training he started training more and working on his coverage skills, and you can see it this year. He's definitely utilizing that. He's rangy. He's rangy. Can play single high and play over the top of everything, and will come down and lay the wood. Pause. And like I said, he's a returner for a reason. He was on our end of the year list. Like this is not just like propaganda. The dude is a dog. But new to the list and new for me, Joshua Lair. Oh. He was Fort Bend Marshall. He wasn't on my radar last year. He should have been. and let me acknowledge, like I said, I only the players we've seen, and
not fast. We definitely should give more love to 5A schools.
Yeah. It'd be hard to catch some of y'all games, and then some of them they might not be worth watching. I'll be real. But nonetheless, that guy is a heat-seeking missile. Like I said, I could have them as my safeties, but I love their aggression. I love them around the line of scrimmage. He plays in the slot at his school too. He's a hitter, man. He's so fast. Like receiver blocks aren't a thing. He can chase down plays. Not afraid to go against linemen and like running backs. I like his game. I like his game a lot. And what did Shaq say? He was like, I was unfamiliar with your game. And I apologize. We seen a couple Fort Bend games. He wasn't on my list. I'll be honest. It's not that he wasn't good. I just didn't notice him. But you got my attention this year.
I hope they make it far in the playoffs, or even all the way.
I hope so too. My number one corner is the number one corner. Scratch that. The number one player in his I'm gonna say draft class. In his class. That is Devin Sanchez from North Shore. He got better.
A solid addition.
And I knew coming from a sophomore to a junior, like obviously one growing pains and you're gonna get better, but he got exponentially better. Bigger, faster. I think even more confident, if that is possible. Even more confident. He's truly a lockdown corner.
Facts.
And if I love him in man, he can also play zone. I think he's better in man. He quite literally shuts down the side of a field. And let's be honest, sometimes players are ranked and it's a little hyped.
Just a little bit.
I won't say no names.
I know who you're thinking about.
It's a little hype. Not Devin Sanchez. And I'm not just saying it. He genuinely is a very, very, very good football player. And only a junior, he will get better.
Would you say he's as good as Jacoby last season?
Yes. I think this version, like last year, no. This version of Devin Sanchez, there's no slight to Jacoby. That guy is
facts.
Dog. I thought he was their best corner last year.
He was.
I think this year, this version of Devin Sanchez, the junior, is a better cover corner than Jacoby.
I know I've been comparing our lists, but I generally want to see him cover Jelani when they play at Texas.
Oh, I do too. I'm going to fake something. I'm going to that game. I don't want to watch it. Highlights. I don't want to see the updated scores. I don't even want nobody to be on the phone with me giving me play-by-play of what happened. I want to watch that game, bro. That's going to be so crazy. That's gonna
be a really good game.
That's the game of the year for me. That's already on my calendar. A newcomer to this list, and he was on my radar last year at Fort Bend Christian. I think this year he's made a leap, and he transferred to Shadow Creek, and he made a leap. Kobe Sellers.
Where's he go?
He goes to Shadow Creek.
Kobe Sellers.
He's cornerback.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That guy's sticky in coverage. Like he's a pest. Excuse me. He's a pest for receivers. his footwork is phenomenal.
Facts.
His footwork and press is phenomenal. And I truly like his game. I also think he's pretty shut down on his side. He's elite. He's elite. I like his size. He's not the biggest, but I like his size. I like his speed. He's quick in and out of breaks. That's a great tandem, first of all. But all the recognition he's getting now is well deserved. He did his thing in Fort Benning. Sometimes it doesn't transfer. It doesn't translate. It translates, and he got even better.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe Seller is my cornerback. Come on now. That's lockdown. Let's be real. All right, my safeties. And this is same school, same position, different player, obviously. I'm gonna butcher his name.
Mm-hmm.
Jed Olotu Judah, safety for Katy. I had another safety last year. And it's just Katy football, to be honest. They're both the same way. Not flashy, not the biggest, not the fastest, but well coached, does not make a mistake, can play everywhere on the field, and then is locked down. Last year, he played more in the slot, which I loved. I thought he was more of a corner. Like, that's how well he moved and covered, in my opinion, and played in space. This year, he is the high safety. He'll hit you, but I wouldn't call him a hitter, but he does everything great. He's a well-rounded player. He can play in the slot. He can play high. He can play the run. He can play the pass. Quick cuts in and out of breaks. He's a Katy football player, and he doesn't make mistakes, and he does his job, and he does it amazingly well. Last player, and you've actually already brought him up, Ashton Hampton from Pearland.
Yep. That man's a dog.
I too was not familiar with your game. He is a savage. I think he may have, by the end of the season, I think he may have the most turnovers out of all the secondary that I named. He is feisty.
He could double as like a cornerback as well.
What?
He could double as a cornerback as well.
Think quarter?
Cornerback.
Corner.
Yeah.
Yes, like he's that athletic. And he can cover whoever your best receiver you may think it is. He can cover him. And he can cover him well. Or if you want to have him over the top and he what's called blanket coverage, he can do that. And regardless, the moral of that point is that receiver will be locked down.
Mm-hmm.
I like him. He made a couple plays. And I just started watching him more and more, and he is a very, very solid player. He's getting looked at from Texas Tech, right? He's committed to Texas Tech.
Committed to Tech.
If that stays and holds up, you got yourselves a good one.
Thanks.
And it's hard, especially like the better D1 schools in college, it's hard to get on the field as a freshman. Borderline impossible, but I truly see Hampton contributing and fighting for a starting spot as a freshman. I truly do. That's not hype. That's just observations, evaluations, and you're not getting a pass off.
Terrell.
Like
that's just not the case.
Let's be real. Like, that's lockdown defense, man.
Yeah. You got some dogs.
Scary.
You got some dogs on the outfield.
It gets scary,
I'm not gonna lie.
So I can't even pretend to lie to you, bro.
But all three of my receivers are dogs.
I mean,
and then I got two running backs
very good
that can handle the job if needed.
I don't think you heard who my linebackers were.
I heard. I don't care about Xavier Debo Akins or Caleb Blanton.
You don't mean it.
I don't.
You don't even believe in yourself. Why would I believe you?
I'm gonna send my linemen to cut their little asses.
Illegal. Can't do that anymore.
You can't cut?
Huh.
Since when?
So, what they say, if you're like inside the tackle box, you can't cut. Linemen can if it's like pass blocking, but like coming out, you can't cut anymore.
When was this a thing?
I don't know if it's been 2 years, but I know for sure this year.
That's insane. Wow.
So you were saying? So my people running free.
We still gonna handle them.
Sure. Nah, that's a. Now your team is very good. Like there's no slight to these players.
Mhm.
Every now and again I throw my opinions of who I would want on the offensive side. So like, very very good list.
Mhm.
Very good list. I just don't. When it comes to like complimentary football, we just coming to locking down like players. Like, come on, bro.
You got some dogs, I'll admit. Up front, y'all
Come
got
on,
some.
bro.
You got some dogs.
Maxwell, this is fun. One of these days, I just hope if we could just, it could be 7-on-7. It don't even have to be like padded football. 7-on-7. If we can get my secondary against your receiver, I just want to see what happens. Linebackers, obviously, too.
Right.
I just want to see what happens. Genuinely, just one day.
Not for sure. I mean, we definitely gonna see, like I
For the fun
said,
of it.
that Devin Sanchez and Jelani Walking matchup.
That's gonna be fun. But even then, like the way the game goes and the game plan, they may not just be 1-on-1. Like,
For sure.
I wanna.
I hope they
I
are.
wanna-
I'm generally curious about
That's
that.
gonna be an amazing game. But that's so far away. What game are we going to? Or I'm sorry, you going to this week?
Yes, I'm going to the Episcopal versus ESD game, which stands for Episcopal School of Dallas. Very weird name, but that's what they're called.
H-Town team. I would love for you to beat the D-Town team.
Yes, please.
LSA has a bye week, but I will be out of town. So
Yes, he will. Solo Dell next week. It's cool though.
but you're gonna do your thing. You gonna hold it down
Exactly.
for the game. You did great last year, so I believe in you this year.
Did I? Because I remember that episode got scrapped.
Dang, that the whole episode. Because in my mind, I was thinking it's like part of it.
Nope, that whole episode, like the volume worked for a good chunk, like the first 5 minutes.
That was fun.
Then the
Dang,
rest.
bro, you did that entire episode.
And I'll say some good stuff. It was
I
playoffs. Like I feel like
hey.
it was very deep in playoffs. I was giving out some predictions.
For those who don't know, like we be in this room for like an hour and a half. This man, it obviously gets edited down to however long it is. This man, you just sat there talking to yourself
the whole time.
Obviously.
I got home and watched them. Like, is my volume low?
Oh,
And I went to different devices. And
I
I'm
remember
like,
that. And you sent it to me. And like it just stopped. You shut out when you were talking. It was funny, but it was also like, dang, boy, I know that took a long time.
I blame Terrell, but it's okay.
I blame myself too, because clearly nothing works without me. The boat, I say that, and then you're gonna be by yourself next week. The boat doesn't float without T. Franklin, Coach Frank. So that's funny. But this is for you.
Michael Bell and I forgot the names from what's the school? Fort Bend Marshall players. That went well.
That was cool. No, that was up. But when you just had to hold it down by yourself,
By my listen. But I'm gonna try to get that. I'm trying to get that Carson Gordon kid from Episcopal. I mean, he's top 5. So
you gotta be
exactly.
But yeah, man, this was fun. Shout out to Tristen Brown coming through, sitting down, chopping it up with us.
Great guy.
Great guy. No, he's definitely cool. Good luck the rest of the season. And everybody, stay blessed, stay beautiful.
Oh yeah, sorry. It's funny because you're gone next week, and then I'm gone the week after.
Mm-hmm.
That we won't be able to come back to week 8.
Yeah, it's gonna be a minute, but
oh damn, I'm gone the week after that as well. Damn, I got a lot of stuff to do in October. Sorry guys, I still love y'all.
Yeah, you are gonna be gone for a minute.
My little PTO.
We ain't even worry about it because TT from PV is gonna hold it down for the game. So, but yeah, man. Safe travels for wherever you gotta go. Hope you have a good time.
Appreciate it.
Hope you build connections.
As always.
Hope you love, laugh, and live. And Maxwell, you don't forget to level up.